drive the legs rotate, and then pull the arm to go up and away, just like that, up and away. So the arm is gonna go up and away. That's gonna create the maximum flip, external rotation, which is gonna translate into the internal rotation. Here we go. Ready? Grip it as hard as you can. Go across for it, elbow back, leg. That's the one. Let's go. 5 more. Come on. Elbow back, leg. Last one. That lift. Yes. All right. Great job, Carter. Does your forehand feel tight or weak right now? Here's a drill you can immediately apply the next time you step on the court to master that perfect, effortless contact point on your forehand. A super common mistake that so many players make with their contact, the arm will be too close to the body and the wrist will be in a flexed position. That's what's causing your tension. So the exact drill to follow with a friend or a ball machine, focus on smoothly accelerating and stopping right at that perfect contact where the shoulder is gonna be lined up with your elbow at approximately a 45-degree angle with the wrist in an extended position. So you'll alternate from very smooth feeds, focusing on just finding that contact gradually as you get that momentum, increasing your pace, power, and that effortless pop. How you can still close points, how you can still feel proud of yourself, still feel confident, and be able to hit great shots while still having that really high level of margin and consistency. Because isn't it true? If you go into a match with a backup plan, you're gonna feel more safe, you're gonna feel more confident, you're gonna play at a higher level because you know if you start making mistakes, you know how to correct yourself and get back on track. So here's exactly the variation that I want you to implement. And Nala's gonna do this. As you split, instead of accelerating more forward, you're gonna drive up with more topspin like that. Here we go, a few more. So you're gonna get set, load up in that semi-open stance, and then tilt. So as you can see, as I'm accelerating, instead of driving more forward, what you actually wanna do is play it safer, create more topspin by laterally tilting the trunk to the side and really brushing up on that ball. So even if I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so tight, this is an important point, I've got to make this shot, oh my gosh, instead of going for it, I can just generate more spin and it's safer. So when you set up, remember, you're nervous, you got to make the shot, channel it into your feet, channel into the trunk and laterally tilt and get that topspin. And you're gonna find yourself still being able to be consistent under those pressure situations. Phase number 1 of the shot, on all shots, you wanna land a wide aggressive split step just like that. Then you wanna take out steps to the ball with a unit turn, getting set into that neutral or that closed stance. From there, what you wanna do is execute your backswing, shift your weight onto your front leg, drive up off of that front leg, super key for consistency and power, making sure that you always have the leg drive as you're accelerating. Lastly, driving the leg, rotating, you're gonna get that flip, pivot around and swing, all together just like this. Wide split, step into neutral, create that spin. One more, wide split, step into neutral, spin, just like that. The more confident and comfortable you get with this, the higher power, the higher margin you can go. All right, Chloe, time to show them how it's done. Let's go. Woo! All right, Chloe, so you're gonna land that wide split, neutral stance, rip it around, let's go. So good, good. Land that wide split, great power. Wow, that's ferocious, Chloe. Let's go, that's look at that power, let's go, 2 more. You got it, wide split, get up there, come on. So good. Oh yeah, come on, let's go. That by accelerating more, you can actually get more consistency. And this can be identified through breaking down the biomechanics of the forehand. As you get loaded up, what you want to do after you've executed your backswing is drive the leg, rotate the body, and accelerate by pulling the arm forward using primarily your pec and your shoulder muscles. By pulling your arm forward, your racket will initially flip and then go to the second phase of the forehand, known as the transition point. The transition point is the key for you to be able to hit out and generate topspin at the same time. Now, what you'll notice is that as I accelerate my arm forward, my arm actually travels on an arc path, initially away, but then after I reach the transition point, it's now gonna travel more towards the center of my body. As my arm travels towards the center of my body, watch what happens to the racket face. I get that turnover, I get that spin.